What up, is Macklemore, and you are watching my most requested live Ask Anything Chat with Romeo. My new album, Gemini, just came out. Thanks to Romeo and iHeartRadio for having me. I'm about to answer some questions. Let's see what you guys want to know. Emily from Los Angeles asks, in the Glorious video, did you really surprise your grandma, or did she know you were coming? I love the video. It made me so happy, and I cried. Thank you, Emily. My grandma did not know. I told my mom. I had to get the approval from my mom. She was down there. She was like, I think today will be a good day. Come on down. We showed up with some cameras and surprised my grandma and filmed the whole thing. So what you see is reality. Angie from San Diego says, does anyone ever call you by your real name? Many people do. Ben, Macklemore, whatever you want to call me, is completely fine. I welcome both of them. Jean from Nashville. Love the car on the cover of Gemini. How awesome is that ride in real life? Well, Jean, like all old cars, they look really awesome on the outside, and when it comes to starting them and keeping them started, it is difficult. So the ride is very cool, it looks great, but it has some issues with it. Paul from Detroit. Was it difficult working on this album without Ryan? And did you play him stuff for his opinion? How often do you two talk? Damn, Paul from Detroit. Yeah, I think it was definitely a transition. There was moments where, Ryan's a fantastic producer and has a great vision in terms of where to lead songs, and there was moments where I was like, I don't know how to figure out this puzzle. This is something that Ryan could have figured out. And Ryan and I talk, we text, we do talk. I don't really know how often. It's tough to say, Paul. I don't know. It depends. Sometimes we talk multiple times a week, sometimes it's a couple weeks. Somewhere along there. Harold from Winnipeg, that old place, love it. What is your favorite, most proudest song you've made? Same Love would be number one. I think that record is really special for how people related to it and the time that it came out, with marriage equality being, at a pivotal moment in 2012 and 13. So that's the one that I stick with. Skylar from Cadiz writes, will you let me rap Glorious with you on stage at your Nashville concert on October 29th? Skylar, the answer is maybe. Maybe please send an audition tape to Macklemore.com/backspace/auditions/we'll see. Gabby from Appleton writes, how's your grandma doing? Grandma Helen's doing great. She's a hundo. She just got sent a brand new walker. It looks like a Cadillac of walkers. It's gold and it's big, and she thinks it's hilarious. Someone sent it to her. It's very nice. Hank from Hayward. If you could have lunch with the Greyhound bus driver, would you actually do it? In theory, Hank, yes. In actuality, I haven't had lunch with my wife in a long time. If I told her, hey babe, I'm gonna go have lunch with a random Greyhound bus driver, she'd be like, we're eating together. Leona from Tulsa. How much did you spend for the clothes you're wearing right now? Good question. Shirt, probably about $200. Pants, probably about $75. Tank top, probably about $5. Added up, that's my outfit. Ben from Chicago. Is there anyone you haven't met that you'd like to? I met a lot of people, Ben. I haven't met Lil Wayne. I would like to meet Lil Wayne. Mia from Oldenburg, Germany. Any merch coming out soon? Yes. Absolutely. There is new merch. It just came out, and it is on the website, Macklemore.com/merch. Cop that. Alex from Tampa. Are you a gamer? If so, what's your favorite video game? Alex, I'm not a gamer. But back in the day, back in my heyday, it's definitely on that Vice City. Vice City? What's it called? Vice City?
Grand Theft Auto Vice.
Vice City? Grand Theft Auto Vice City? Yeah. I love that game. It was at a different point in my life and I was high on weed. Sam from Miami, how did you hook up with Kesha for Good Old Days? I love the song and video. She seems so cool and it looks like you two are really good friends. Kesha is my friend, Sam. She's awesome. Ryan was working on Praying with her and she had an off day and we got in the studio and made Good Old Days. And since then she's been amazing and is the homie.